Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. When it comes to SMART objectives, just remember and ask yourself these questions. First, is it specific, or is it sensible, or is it significant? Second, you want to ask yourself, is it measurable, or is it meaningful, or is it motivating? Is it attainable, or is it achievable? Then you should ask yourself, is it relevant, or is it realistic? And last but not least, ask yourself, is it time bound, or is it time based, or is it time oriented? For example, let's just say by the end of this year, I would like to save $8,000. So that the time that I am given right now, up until that time, I have 7 months. First, I need to ask myself these questions. Is it specific? Yes. Saving money. Is it measurable? Yes, because I am motivated about it, because I have something I want to do with this money, or I just really want to start saving. It's going to my savings account. Of course it's meaningful. Next, you want to say, okay, is this achievable, or can I attain this? Yeah. Is it realistic? Yeah. And then last but not least, my time bound. So it's time bound because I want to do this in 7 months. So that's my time frame, 7 months, okay? If you're planning to save $8,000 in 7 months, we would have to start saving $1,143 approximately. It's like an estimate. So what we want to do is we want to go to our calendar and we want to make sure that we actually save this. And we want to make sure that we put this reminder in our phone every month. We let it repeat every month. And then we want to make sure that we're not touching that money. So then that's where this discipline comes in, that, we're just not going to touch that money. So even if 8,000 is below or above your goal, you can always tailor that particular goal, because this helps you to target something. So if you're aiming, this right here is going to guide it, so that you're not just aiming at anything. You're going to achieve something eventually, even if you don't start with that amount. Another thing too, you can use another tool, really great tool, if you want to develop that skill. It's just analyzing data. You want to just learn the break-even analysis. Actually, I'll do a video on that because I love doing analysis and stuff. So trends and analysis. So definitely, if you want to learn how to do that, you can do that too. In the meantime, you can just Google what a break-even analysis is, and then allow that to help you. So it'll help you determine how much money you do have left over to save. And another thing you can do too for saving money, to know how much you'll be able to save each month, or each week, or every 2 weeks, or however often you can actually download an app, and then you can put all of your expenses, all of your bills in that, and then your income, and then it'll actually tell you, it'll calculate it for you. It'll tell you how much money you'll have saved over. So then you can, if you have an iPhone and you actually want to meet this goal with someone else, maybe you're in a relationship, or maybe you just have a friend that you're trying to save up with, you can actually add them. So just add their phone number. You know how to just maximize your tools. Like, this phone cost every buck worth. Every buck worth. So yeah, you can just add someone, add another contact, and then just have that reminder scroll down to alert, and then make sure it reminds you every month to do that. And just think, next year I'm going to have my income plus that 8,000 saved up, and then the next year, if I'm saving, I'm not touching that money, and I do the same thing, maybe I'm going to do 10,000 the next year. That's $18,000 I'm going to go to the next year, and then so on and so forth. That's actually helping us to own. So in the next 3 years, if we're planning to get a car, which I don't recommend, if you have a car, don't get another car. But if you want to, I can't tell you what to do with your own money. You can do whatever you want to do with your own money. But I'm just saying, even for a house, if you plan to buy a house, you can take out a loan, or you can save as much money as possible if you do plan to buy a house. So in the next 5 years, you'll have 50, depending on how much you save, you can save up to $50,000, $100,000, because it's possible just through saving. And look, you're going into a house, or you're going into a new vehicle. This is just cash. This is right up front. Last but not least, I just want to talk to you about debt and then credit repair. So there is a site called www.myfico.com, and I think it's about $39 a month. You don't have to keep this forever, just to help you repair your credit. Once you see your credit is up, you don't have any collectors, you can cancel it. But what it does is it helps you and it gives you tips on how to repair your credit. And then from there, what I would recommend is just start with the lowest bill first, or the lowest collection first, and then work your way to the highest one. And then once you get all of those completed, like, okay, let's just say I have one for $50, and then one for $150, and then one for $200. So you're going to tackle that $50 one first. Let's double up, right? At the same time, we're saving. So let's save and then let's tackle, right? And then once we get that paid off, our credit is going up. And not only that, that money that we were using to pay off debt, now we can actually put that into our savings account. And when it comes to choosing a savings account, make sure you maximize your dollar by putting it into an account. Maybe you can do like a CD, invest in CDs. And so then you're receiving a return. Put it in a separate account. So then that's just money you just forget about. If you would like more tips on investing, I really encourage you to check out my playlist. I have a playlist called Financial Advice and Tips. It's something that's worth looking into if you are interested in growing your money, not only just saving, but growing your money. And just listen to those videos on YouTube because there's so many. All right, guys, that is it for now. And thanks for watching.